I won the lottery and hid it from my poor family. So after taxes, my winnings came to just shy of $4 million, paid off all my debts, hired an accountant, fixed some things on my truck, and put most of it in my savings. I kept my job, didn't move, kept my mouth shut, and with good reason. My brother's a meth head, my sister's spiteful and selfish and very violent. My mom still blames everything on my dad, who literally died 10 years ago. I didn't want them scrambling to pretend to give a crap about me for some cash. I've been dating this girl for about 3 years now and recently asked her to marry me, and she said yes. I bought a modest ring just over what people would expect given my known employment. This weekend I'm going to lay everything out for her as I truly know she's in it for me, not the money. It's going to be liberating to be able to buy what I want and take care of my friends. Totally worth the wait. That's the biggest thing for me. It just started out as keeping away from my family and maintaining the life that I built on my own, and it kind of just snowballed from there. I just carried on as normal, took my time, knowing if it's right, time will tell. So my plan was a relaxing evening on the off weekend. We both managed to be free from work or other plans. We went on an early dinner at one of our favorite Italian places, an inexpensive little dinner nearby with great appetizers, and then finally went to see Star Wars. After the movie, we grabbed some wine for the evening and went home to relax, skipped this weekly small talk about work and friends, and I told her I wanted to be open about everything with each other leading up to the marriage. She got kind of quiet, a little guarded, and said, "Well, yeah, so do I." Pausing with that look people get when they want you to keep talking. I told her we were never truly going to have to worry about money, that she could do whatever she wanted with her job or stay at home or change careers, anything, because I had north of $3 million in the bank. Her response was the slow, "What are you talking about? Like, how?" kind of thing. I got up and pulled a financial statement I printed out and stashed in the coffee table drawer, handed it to her, and told her I'd won it a couple years before we met. She started uncontrollably crying and looking terrified, and I got really worried. He started explaining I kept it hidden because I didn't want my trash family hunting me down. I didn't want people around me changing or losing my friends. She started apologizing, saying she would have told me before I proposed. She has about $40,000 student loan and credit card debt and thought that was going to break the engagement. She thought I was so financially responsible that there was no way I'd take on the debt because she never told me about it. It's why she'd been so open about a prenup and the vague conversations we've had about it. Why she'd never brought up or talked about money. So after a long convo about openness and trust, we hashed out some ideas on how we would agree on the prenup in regards to premarital debt and assets. I'm going to pay off her debt after we're married, so the tax is less of a concern, and all of my winnings will remain mine. Should we divorce, interest and dividends will be marital assets. I'm very pleased with how things played out, and we're in a great place for it. We're working with attorneys and my accountant this week, and I'm going to put in my 2 weeks at work. She wanted to keep her job, but we requested some time off so we could take a vacation and settle into actually enjoying some money.